Hey guys, this is TNN and today we are going to have a look at this projector over here. Now this is the iRULU-UK Pro projector and it can get up to 200 inches. And today in this video we're going to review it. So I have to say this projector is absolutely awesome, and for the price it's amazing. It's well worth it. I mean, it's really bright and overall experience is absolutely amazing. I mean, this projector is jam-packed with loads of things. I mean, it also has Android TV built inside the projector, so you don't need to plug anything in. It's got Android TV built inside, which is almost a computer in the projector already. So before we start this review, let's go through what came in the box. First we have this power cable over here, and that is what powers up the projector. The projector also came with this AV component cable included. It also came with a cleaning cloth, which I think is a really nice touch. It also came with this remote. Of course, to use the projector you're going to need a remote, and this remote also works for the Android TV box that's built inside as well. And last but not least, we have some screws, 2 spare fuses, and of course the user manual and a little guarantee card as well. So let's go through this projector. On the right side of the projector over here we have a fan, and we also have an air vent on the front as well. So that's an air vent on the sides and the front of the projector. Another thing you find in the projector is a small little light thing at the bottom. That's actually not a light, it's actually the remote control receiver. And just above that we have, of course, the projector lens, and right now it's got a lens cap on top of it, that's why you cannot see it. On the top of the projector we have, of course, the lens adjustment, and then we also have the iRULU logo. Right beneath it is the slogan, "Connecting My World." We also have some controls on the top of the projector and an IR receiver on top of here as well. On the back of the projector we have 2 USB ports, 2 HDMI port, 1 TV DTV port, a VGA port, some Y and AV ports as well. And then right in the middle over there we have a keystone to adjust the lens, and then we have some speakers, and of course the port for the power cable, because we are going to need to power this projector to some sort of source. Underneath the projector we have a screwable stand here as well, of course, to adjust the projector to the height that you want and the angle that you want it at. On the bottom of the projector we also have 4 extra pads just to make sure that it's secured on the table. Now all that's left to do is to power up this projector, so I'm going to go ahead and plug it in and we'll power it right up. I've gone ahead and I've set up the projector now, and let's go ahead and see what it looks like. So let's have a look at the back of the projector here now. I've actually plugged in my own mouse through here with a USB port at the back over here, but you can also use the remote that came provided. Now to be honest, I don't really prefer the remote that came provided when using the Android TV box, so I plugged in my own mouse over here. And on the top over here you can see that this part over here is for focusing the lens, so pulling it and pushing it apart you can focus it until you feel it's best suited to you. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and we'll have a look at the screen. Right, so the projector is all powered up and we are currently on the Android mode. So of course we can adjust the lens over here, which I just went through, and let's put it to the size which I feel is best focus, which is here. And then of course you can adjust the keystone at the back, which angles the screen. So if your projector is up high you can angle the screen so it's flat. So let's go ahead and do that. There you go. And on the remote we've got a few buttons over here. So we've got source, of course, which go through the menus over here. We have ATV, AV, YP, BPR, PC, RGB, HDMI 1, HDMI 2, and of course Android. And currently we're on Android because nothing is plugged in, and we are running at 720p at 60 Hz. So I have to say the screen color is actually pretty nice. It's more on the bright side, of course you can edit that. So if you go on menu you have the picture options over here where you can change picture mode, brightness, contrast, color and sharpness. Go ahead and go back, we can change the color temperature, which is currently on medium, the aspect ratio, which is 16:9, noise reduction, which is on low. We can also edit the sound, so sound mode is standard, balance, auto volume, surround sound, equalizer. We've got the time over here, of course, which is a timer. to do auto sleep, so the projector turns off on its own, which also protects it from heating up, because you can probably hear it right now that it is pretty loud. It does get loud, the projector, but heating up, it's not too hot, so it doesn't get very hot, which is really good. That means the fan is working fine, but it does make a bit of noise. So we've got the clock over here. We have other options over here: blending, OSD duration, rotate, factory default OSD language, which is already set on English, and of course that's the menu sorted out. But let's go through this main feature now. This projector can go up to 200 inches, which is very, very big. Now, it's got Android built in, which is the main feature that this projector boasts about. It's got Android built in. Not many projectors out there do have Android built in, and that's why for the price, I think this is a really, really good projector. So we're currently on the Android layer over here, and I'm using the remote that's provided. Let's go ahead and let's go on YouTube, and we'll check out a video. Now I have to say the quality is actually really, really nice for such a cheap projector. I mean, I've had projectors before. If you've seen my videos, you've probably seen that I've had a projector before, and that was pretty good, but the quality wasn't as good as this. This is so much better. So let's go ahead and go on YouTube, and I'm going to use the mouse that I got in order to use this, and let's go search a video. Just going to go ahead and search a 4K video. So YouTube quality will be at 360p, and currently the keyboard is set to Chinese. Just go ahead and change it at the bottom back to English. Let's go sort this out. Right, 4K video, and now we're just going to go ahead and see what the actual native resolution is of the actual projector. Right, so here we have some videos, and I'm going to go ahead and put on one that I've already watched. So we're going to go try two of these out actually. So let's put on the first one. So I find it easier to use the actual mouse. Let's put it on full screen. Oops, we skipped it to the end. Let's skip it back. And let's put it on full screen. And you can see if I go on the side over here on the YouTube menu, if we go on quality, the max quality is 360p. So that means the native resolution of this projector is 360p, but it can take input of HDMI 1080p, but it outputs it as 360p. But we're going to go ahead and watch this here video anyway. Let me go ahead and pop the volume up on the projector. So let's go back to the original remote. Volume is on 100%, and we're going to be listening to this. So I'm not too sure if you can hear the speakers, but it's not very loud, but it's okay. I mean, for the main feature for this is of course the Android TV, and you can actually add Bluetooth external speakers. You cannot plug in a 3.5mm headphone jack because it doesn't have a 3.5mm headphone jack, unfortunately. So you can only work it through Bluetooth because Android of course has Bluetooth. So let me go and put the volume down now. Pop that down. So you can actually connect a Bluetooth speaker through the Android TV box that's built in, and you can enhance the audio that way, because the audio that comes built in the projector is not very good. The speakers, they don't have much bass, much clarity. They're just normal basic speakers that just basically output sound, and they're not even that loud either. So you can add external speakers, but it has to be wireless Bluetooth speakers, and it will only work through the Android TV box. So if you're playing Xbox or PS3, then it won't work. But other than that, I think it's pretty good, but it could have been better if they did add a 3.5mm headphone jack. So you can see that the colour is really nice. The clarity of the screen is very nice as well. Colour is very on point. You can see every detail on the screen, on the video. It's very, very visible. Text isn't that visible, but you can still read it. I mean, you can see the pixels, you can just about make out the pixels of text, but you can still read it, and it's still very nice as well. But if the text is very small, it's hard to read. But watching a movie and videos itself, they look absolutely amazing. You can see the snake over here. The colour is very perfect, very bright, very clear. You can see everything on here. I'm going to go and pop another video on. And let's try this London one over here. You put the volume on max now. And we'll let this play. Now I had to display this on my wall because the projector is so big that I didn't actually have a screen to display on. Now right now I'd say it is about 120 inches big, which is absolutely massive. And I wanted to show it to you the biggest it could get, and this is the biggest wall I have in my house, so this is how I'd show it to you. Now if you ignore of course the chimney bit I have over there and the paintings on the wall, the screen is actually very, very nice on the white side. And you can see every detail, every clarity. It's very, very nice screen. And I have to say, for the price, this projector is very, very good. So that's this video with people, of course. I'm actually really impressed by the projector. The screen is absolutely massive and it can get bigger than this. So I'm really, really impressed by this projector. I think the quality is amazing. It's a little bit hard to read the text, like over here I quite can't read it that well, but it says relaxing music. So it's a little bit hard to read text, but picture quality, actual videos are perfect and they look absolutely amazing. And the idea that it comes with Android built in, that just tops it all. Of course we have the Play Store because it does have Android built in. So we're going to go and check what Android version we do have built in. Let's try and see if we can see that. So we are running on Android 4.4.2, so not the latest Android, but it's still a very good Android. So we got everything on here. I mean, what more do you need? You got 2 HDMI ports, 2 USB ports, VGA port, an aerial port. What else do you need for the projector? Pretty much all you needed was a 3.5mm headphone jack, and unfortunately it didn't come with that. But other than that small little issue over there, I think this projector is absolutely amazing. The only thing that needs improving was the sound quality on the speakers. I don't think they were that amazing, and if they put a 3.5mm headphone jack at the back, it would have been perfect because you could add external speakers. But other than that, I think this projector is absolutely amazing. The screen quality is very nice, the brightness is very nice. And truly, I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. And for the price, I think it's a very, very good projector. The weight is not too heavy. It's actually quite light for a projector of what it can do. I think it's pretty good. The lens is quite big. The screen size is very big. It can also go very small as well, depending on what you want. Obviously, all the information will be linked down below in the description. If you're interested in purchasing it, link to buy will be down below in the description as well. And I think overall score, I give this projector 9 out of 10. I would give it 10 out of 10 if it had a 3.5mm headphone jack at the back or better speakers. But other than that, 9 out of 10 is very good for this projector, and for the price I think it's a really, really good projector. No one can deny, like no one can be unhappy with it when you buy it. I think it's absolutely amazing and it's really come in use, and I've even tried gaming with it. I plugged in my PS3, I played Call of Duty. It was so fun. It's absolutely amazing. So I think it's a great projector. Link to buy will down below in the description, and overall score 9 out of 10. And as always guys, thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe.